From old school Italian.
Sounds kind of weird, but it was really, really good.
To classic Chinese comforts.
You kind of discovered a mystery inside.
And bistro bites by the bay.
I was like, I need that. I need all of that.
The Golden State Warriors give us their favorite San Francisco hangouts. Just ahead on a special Check Please Bay Area.
I feel like this is going to guarantee some swishes tonight.
Leslie Sabraco. Welcome to Check Please Bay Area, the show where Bay Area residents review and talk about their favorite restaurants. This time, we're banging the boards with members of the Golden State Warriors organization, the Bay Area's beloved NBA team. Former center Adonal Foyle played 10 seasons with the Warriors from 1997 to 2007, and is the team's all-time leader in block shots. Woo! In the years since his retirement, he's become a political activist, philanthropist, and sports analyst and commentator. And former center Festus Ezeli played in 4 seasons with the Warriors and helped the team win the 2015 NBA championship.
Hey!
Like Adonal, he's now a seasoned sports commentator and also a big-time foodie who's gaining a following with his Festus Feasts social media channels. And center Trace Jackson Davis, whose father also played in the NBA, is a rising young star for the Warriors. He made his debut during the 2023-24 season when he became the first Warrior rookie to lead the team in blocked shots since Festus in 2013. A lot of blocking going on right here. All right, welcome, y'all.
Thank you for having us. We're excited. Let's talk food.
Let's talk food.
Do it.
For nearly half a century, Adonal's spot has been a cornerstone of San Francisco's rich Italian dining tradition. Offering classic Tuscan cucina and house-made vino, it's his go-to for great meals and even better memories with friends. Nestled in the heart of San Francisco's North Beach neighborhood, it's the iconic North Beach restaurant.
North Beach restaurant is the classic Italian restaurant.
Una tagliatella bolognese.
You come here, and from the minute that you walk in, you want to be part of the family.
How are we doing? Hi there.
North Beach restaurant opened 1970 by Lorenzo Petroni and Bruno Orsi. He was the chef.
Zucchini flower.
North Beach restaurant has been around for over 54 years, and now we're here to keep the legacy and tradition going. The menu is in a Tuscan with an influence of Emilia-Romagna. We do the bolognese with a recipe 100 years old, the tortellini 1 by 1, tortelloni, the lasagna, which are 7 layers of lasagna. We have an amazing Mediterranean branzino with butterfly, very simple but very nice, very healthy. The old school dish like the pasta della casa. When we took over the restaurant, I've been having people send me email like, do whatever you want, but do not change the pasta della casa recipe.
Oh, Mayor Brown, welcome back.
North Beach restaurant has been such a tradition. We have in a lot of celebrity, a lot of artists, a lot of politicians. Right now we see a lot of restaurants that they're doing that fast casual at the North Beach restaurant. The guests, what they enjoy the most is a laid back experience. They like to stay long time. You hear the people say, oh, we stay 4 hours at the dinner table. Oh, we finish at midnight. We love to make you feel like to be in Italy without taking an overseas flight.
Now, Adonal, this is really a mainstay of classic San Francisco restaurants.
I've been going there for almost 20-something years,
Really?
right? I mean, the atmosphere in that place is incredible. There's incredible wine.
Right.
You know, my favorite is the chicken mattone. It's just perfect when it comes to the table.
Juicy.
Juicy.
Yeah.
And, you know, with a nice glass of wine, I mean, how could you go wrong?
And their wine list is
And
great.
the wine list is
Their wine list is
amazing.
great. Italian. All right, Trace, what did you have? Did you start with something like an appetizer
I started
or salad?
with just the potato soup, and
Okay.
the way that the dish came out, I mean, I've never had, there was like a pomegranate puree in the soup,
Nice.
which sounds kind of weird, but it was really, really good. But I think my favorite dish was the lasagna, just
Okay.
because it's classic. The way that they had the Parmesan on top is almost crusted over. It was delicious.
Yeah.
And lasagna is one of those things that's a staple. It's like red sauce on pasta.
Yeah.
Like if you make it well there, then you know that the food there is really good.
Yeah.
The amazing thing about this place, because it's been around for so long, almost anything that you try is going to be good because the chef's been doing it for a very long time. So the veal, absolutely exquisite. I mean, it's tasty, but I think, you know...
And veal is tricky.
It's very tricky,
very
and
tricky
it's
to
not
get it
everybody
right.
could do it. But they make it so perfectly. I mean, so you go there and you just look at the waiter and you say, just bring me something amazing. That's what I say.
I'm
Just
in your
bring me
hand.
something amazing. I'm in your care.
That's right. That's all you have to do.
When I go, I just say, do what you do for a Donald. Whatever you make him smile like that. Whatever
Not
you do
the
to make him
bill,
smile
though.
like that.
You throw a Donald's name in and you're going to get places. And did you have anything else, Trace?
I had a bolognese, which was really good. It's another classic.
Yeah.
I was with one of my buddies, and he thought it was his favorite dish. But just the meat sauce and how it was, the noodles, you can tell that they were freshly made. And I'm kind of a foodie myself, and so I know that when you make pasta fresh, you only boil it for about 2 to 3 minutes.
yeah.
And so
And
it
you know
changes everything.
Check it out,
Little
big
salt in the
brain.
water.
I love it.
Learn something new.
It's true. I make my own. Listen, at the holiday time, I'm known for homemade ravioli.
Really?
So we do the whole thing, you know, make the dough and cut them by hand
Which
and fill them by
holiday is this?
hand.
We're coming over.
I'll put you to work. But
You don't
when
want me in
do-
your kitchen. You don't want me anywhere near you.
You're going to eat everything.
Or burn everything down.
What did you get for dessert?
We got a tiramisu.
Okay.
Yes,
Right.
it was perfect, just layered with alcohol, the way we like it. But it was delicious, melted in your mouth, and I would definitely go back for that.
All right, well, I'm going to go with you three. We're going to all go together, okay? If you would like to try North Beach Restaurant, it's located on Stockton Street in San Francisco, and the average multi-course tab per person without drinks is around $75. Festus's restaurant is another classic in the San Francisco culinary scene. With dishes like their famed sesame chicken and crispy pot stickers, the Fang family has created a beacon for Chinese comfort food ever since they opened in 1988. Located in San Francisco's Chinatown, it's House of Nanking.
House of Nanking, when you walk in, is loud, it's boisterous. We're all yelling at each other. The service is very curt and quick. And you come in and you're like, okay, interesting. But then once you taste our food, I think everything settles in and you realize, wow, this is a special place. My parents, Peter and Lily, opened this restaurant back in 1988. I was 7 years old, and I was always tasting my dad's food first, because I'm right there. And I'll give it to you blunt, because I'm a child, I don't know how to lie. And it was just like the best culinary work experience ever. Cuisine here, we like to say, is Chinese food, but with a twist. We make all of our sauces in-house. When people think of House of Nanking, I would say 95% always think about the sesame chicken, because it's the one dish that put my dad on the map. He decided that he wanted to make his own version of an orange chicken, but my dad didn't like how it was heavily battered. So he changed it, made it so that it was very lightly battered, and he made it a little less sweet, and then he paired it with sweet potato. Chinese people don't really cook with sweet potato, but he said, Americans love sweet potato with turkey. And he's like, why not do chicken and sweet potato? Our sizzling fried rice is one of our most iconic dishes. It's super aromatic, it's smoky. You've got deliciousness, you've got a show. I mean, what's not to love about it?
Don't tell me what you're thinking.
When people think House of Nanking, they think of the older gentleman who likes to tell you what to eat or won't let you order off the menu.
If you trust me, I bring you a couple of things to share.
My dad's it's like ingrained in him that he's like, that's what I want to do. I want to take care of the people who come in. Let me decide. Let me take care of you. That's the way to do it here at the restaurant. I think the longevity of all of this is because of my parents. I don't know if they could do anything else besides this. Now, for me, I want to continue their legacy, and I also love it. Like, this is my whole world. I meet all kinds of people, and people love our restaurant, so it's a happy place.
Okay, Festus Feast.
Festus Feast, yes.
Right?
Yes.
How did you become such a lover of food?
It's really the Bay Area. There's so much great food here. So I really wanted to bring a lot of love with the platform that we have as basketball players. We have fans that follow us, so I wanted to bring those people to the local restaurants to support.
And you chose House of Nanking.
Yes.
Why is that?
Oh my gosh. First off, I love the story. Immigrant family comes here, makes a name for themselves, and they build this staple in the community that really feeds everybody. But the food there is incredible. That's why.
And there's a lot of food. It's a big menu, isn't it?
Oh man, I go there specifically, just trust me. The fish soup.
Okay.
First time I heard it, it sounded weird. I was like, I don't know if this is what I can do. But I asked them and they said, you have to get this.
Okay.
And when I got it, it comes in this big container. It's still on the fire to keep it going the whole time. It has everything in there. It has, obviously there's fish in there, but the broth, it is so good. It's so good.
It has you dreaming about it.
Oh, I'm thinking about it now.
Oh, did you have any fish soup, Adana?
I didn't dare try the fish soup. I wanted to kind of get a sense of it, and so I told the chef, I was like, treat me like, I'm new here and I don't know what's happening, and just surprise me with your greatness. And 5 meals later, it was absolutely incredible.
They like to do that
the chef special
choice.
is amazing.
And tell me one of the favorite things that you had on this.
They had a short ribs, and it was tender, a little fried and hot on the outside. It was so exquisite. And you're eating it, and you just feel like, you know what, my mama could make this. And it's like the atmosphere in that place is almost like that nonchalant. It's like, oh, food is good. We don't have to have a pretty building. Just eat.
Yes. That's how I like it. They're like, yo, our food is good. Hey, sit down over there. Just figure it out.
There's a long line out the door.
Exactly.
What about your experience?
My experience was great. I mean, when I went, it was probably like 6:37, but it was packed. I mean, people literally waiting outside in lines, and so I think that just tells you about the culture that they have and about their food. My favorite dish was probably the fried rice, and it's just because he was cooking it in front of us, and it's like a huge tower, and then they pour the egg around it, and they start sauteing it almost like you're at a hibachi restaurant.
That's true. That's amazing.
We had the pork dumplings as well.
Ooh, yeah,
and you know what I did?
Good.
You know the sauce in the pork dumplings? I would take the sauce and I would put it on the fried rice.
Yo, you did it right.
Come on now.
You did it right. That's a pro. That's a pro.
That's a pro tip.
Yes.
Insider tip you will only get on Check Please Bay Area.
Gosh, that's a pro right there. I didn't even say that.
You nailed that. Okay, talk a little bit about the dumplings. Are you a dumpling fan too?
I love dumplings. Anything where meat is wrapped in dough, meat pies, dumplings, like anything like that for me is
culture
great.
has a type of
Yes.
dumpling. Yeah, absolutely.
It's so amazing, right? Because it's moist, and it's like you kind of discover the mystery inside. I mean, I think that what makes the food so unique is that you can tell the care that it's take to prepare, and each of them is so amazing in its own way.
And y'all do the sesame chicken.
I should have.
You really is thinking about the sesame chicken.
Yo, I need like the sweet and savory together in one dish. The sesame chicken is, that was one of my favorites as well, because that's what I also eat with the rice if I want to. If I'm feeling a little freaky, I want to mix the sesame chicken with the fried rice.
Festus Feast freaking.
I don't know. That's like Festus Feast After Dark. I don't know if we're ready for that.
I love that. So, what about service?
I was there around like 12 in the 12 session. I think what was interesting, it wasn't a lot of people there, but the service is almost, I call it like laissez-faire. But it was like so awesome because they do pay attention, just not hover. So I was like, okay, I like that. You know, they're there, but they want you to enjoy the food.
I agree 100%. Another thing, just shout out to, we call her Mama. So she was there, and she's just kind of going around. It's like you're in her home, and she's just serving everyone, and you need something, and then it was perfect.
They're definitely a staple in the community. I love
Absolutely, absolutely. All right, if you would like to try House of Nanking, it's located on Kearny Street in San Francisco, and the average multi-course tab per person without drinks is around $40. Trace is a relative newcomer to the city, so it's pretty fitting he chose a hip new bistro as his local escape. Boasting both bay and bridge views, it's the perfect place to indulge in Parisian classics. Located in Pier 3 along San Francisco's Embarcadero, it's Bon Délire.
Bon Délire means a lot of things. You know, in France, when you go to the restaurants, the vibes, the music, the smell, if the place is good, it's called Bon Délire.
As far as technique, we stick to the classics, but we try just to do it a little better than the normal. We have the farmer's market, stone's throws away. I go there every Saturday, every Tuesday, and we get fresh product. We have a special board, a chalkboard, that is constantly changing, and we have some fun with that. The steak frites that we have at Bon Délire, we use 2 cuts. One is prime New York, and the other one is anglais, which is the hanger steak. We finish it with a little butter, thyme and garlic. This actually helps us infuse the flavor of the thyme a little bit into the meat. It's rich, it's got a beautiful texture. The sauce is a classic French sauce, a poivre. We use 3 kinds of peppercorns and a little bit of brandy, a little cream, a lot of love.
The sauce au poivre, the chef make it, it's fabulous.
I'm sorry, what did you say again?
It's fabulous. Honestly, it's fabulous. It's a brasserie. This was the most important for us to have the bar, central bar. The top of the bar, it's a zinc from France. When you sit at the bar, you can see everything. When you go to the good restaurant and you have a good night, it's not just about the food experience, it's everything.
The staff will get caught up in the energy. We'll have a little bit of fun with the guests.
When the customer leaves, automatically they remember the place. All the time they think about, oh, this restaurant was Bon Délire.
All right, Trace, how did you find this place?
I'm a newcomer, and I'm kind of in that Gen Z like media, so I actually found it on TikTok.
There you go.
So,
You actually found it on Festus Feast.
exactly, but when I walked into the place and you see the circle bar, and they're playing movies on the wall, and the DJ and the vinyls that they have, it was amazing to see like a modern twist on French cuisine. And obviously, when you go French, you got to get the frites.
Steak frite, that's a kind of a benchmark dish, like a lasagna in an Italian restaurant.
Absolutely.
Right? How are the steak frite? And how did you get yours prepared?
Medium rare.
Medium rare.
I'm good like that. I need a little chewy,
I need a little blood.
Little blood,
Yeah.
just a little bit.
I like that.
With the sauce that they put on it, but I also subbed the fries for the truffle fries.
Oh, okay. There you go.
truffle
That was
fries
champagne. Champagne. I'll tell you, truffle fries and champagne is about the best thing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Truffle
Oh,
fries,
yeah.
champagne?
Oh, yeah.
Might as well put
Salt
us
and
onto something.
sparkling. Yeah.
Wow.
Tell me about your experience and what you had there.
Well, the movies on the wall was a huge plus. Walk in, it's kind of cool vibe. I also thought, this is a really fancy restaurant. I wonder which of y'all picked this fancy restaurant. Is the food any good?
Of course, the young.
Listen, I was blown away. The first thing I had was the anchovies. I don't know much about anchovies, but they recommended this. And the anchovy comes on this brioche. So it's like this sweet and salty.
Love
Yo, it started like that, and I was like, yo, it's about to be a roller coaster ride now, because this is a great start.
What about you, Donald? What did you have?
So I had the house salad, which was amazing, and I had a burger. But I was like really, you know, as a big man, the table like was like this size of just this. So I find myself like, you know, like with my burger, like trying to figure out like, you know, like how to do it right, you know. So I finally went like in a corner seat, and I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna go in. So I just grab it, and I, you know, I went in and get it. You know, it was amazing.
And how was the burger?
The burger was so good, juicy, the sauce they used, but I think for me, the bun was like really, really, really amazing. Just like perfectly, not too hard, but just hard enough and soft on the outside.
Yep.
I mean, it was really, really incredible.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys are like this, but I always look at other people's plates when I walk in. So I peeped the duck confit. Ooh. I was like, I need that. I need all of that. So duck confit came, and it was incredible. Crispy, but on the outside, so the skin is crispy.
Right.
I love when the skin is crispy on everything, even on fish. Any kind of poultry is great. Crispy on the outside, a lot of flavor, juicy on the inside, and wow, yeah, I was really happy.
Any dessert or drinks?
I didn't do dessert or drinks, but I do want to say something. I want to go back there just so I can try, and I'm trying to bring myself to it, but the escargot.
Oh, escargot, it's delicious. It's just a little snail.
Yeah, I've never, I know, it's just a little snail, but it's just...
It's, you know, when you add garlic and butter to anything, a piece of cardboard, a shoe leather, it tastes good.
That's true.
So,
That is
escargot,
true.
don't be afraid of those little snails.
Okay.
You're gonna love
I'm a
them.
little afraid. I'm
I am
a little afraid.
So you like the side.
But I like that you will try things.
I will.
Yeah.
So that for me is, I will always try anything once.
Yeah.
Dessert, I had the chocolate mousse. And I don't know if it comes like this, but they did it special, I think. They had the madeleines. It came out with the chocolate syrup and the vanilla, whatever it was. I was dipping it in every which sauce. Had the chocolate mousse in one hand, the madeleine in the other hand. They must have thought, man, where'd this guy come from?
His hands were full. Absolutely.
It was very, very good. I was
So
very
a new
happy.
discovery for everyone.
Yes.
All right, if you would like to try Bon Délire, it's located on Pier 3 in San Francisco's Embarcadero, and the average multi-course tab per person without drinks is around $75. Well, now that we've got the scoop on the players' favorite eats, it's time to find out what the rest of the Dub Nation are snacking on. Reporter Cecilia Phillips heads to the Taste Center for more Bay Area bites you've just got to try.
I am so excited to be here today at Chase Center. This is one of my favorite sporting events, a Warriors game. But before I even go there, there's so much to do outside.
So right now, we're standing in Thrive City. It is a community gathering space, 365 morning, noon, and night. And anything you want to eat, we've got it. Splash is our 30,000 square foot sports bar. There's literally nothing like Splash in San Francisco.
No! Mario, I'm so excited. These cocktails look amazing.
Yeah, for sure. They're all tasty. We have a little bit of everything for everybody here. If you want something spirit forward, that would be this guy right here.
Cool.
The Night Night. It's named Night Night because, you know.
Night night.
Yeah, Steph Curry all day. Yeah. And then over here we have the Splash cocktail, a vodka base with some vanilla passion fruit, some citrus, and then the cantaloupe with some chia seeds on top.
Looks like basketballs, I feel like.
Correct.
Gets you in the mood to splash.
Yeah. Papa shots right over there. Ready?
Now?
It's on.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's on.
Buzzer beater! Ah. Whoa! All right, Chef T, we're at Swish and Sugar at Chase Center, club level.
Yeah.
And I cannot tell you how excited I am to start with dessert. So what is this concept?
The concept is we realized that there weren't a lot of dessert offerings, so we said, let's have some fun here. This is our creation.
That brownie is really gooey. Let me just wash it down with this root beer float really quickly. All right, have to get into the savory now. You like to have different vendors come in from the community, and Hot Dog Bill's is an example of that with a big history.
That's correct.
The shape is super unique, and that's kind of why they created it. So, what is it? It's a hot dog, it's a hamburger, it's a dog burger.
It's a burger dog. Get it on the grill, be able to cook it quick, and keep all that flavor and juice right there.
All right, here we go.
You got a burger there.
But it feels like I'm going to be able to enjoy this for a much longer period of time.
Yeah.
That's great. Here we go. It would not be a Bay Area food experience unless there was some sort of healthy new options out there, right?
Of course. We have a vegan nacho.
It's going to give you energy for the game, right?
Oh, I think it's going to make you kind of sit back and say, There we go.
There's so much flavor here. I don't miss the meat at all. Greenhouse at the House of the Warriors. I think it's game time.
Yeah, I'm ready. You ready?
Let's watch. Let's do it.
Oh, the lob to Trace Jackson Davis. What a sequence.
It's all mine.
I have to thank my fun and fabulous guests on this week's show, who all chose restaurants in San Francisco. Festus Ezeli, who savors the sesame chicken at House of Nanking. Adonal Foyle, lover of the veal a la Bologna at North Beach Restaurant. And Trace Jackson Davis, who basks in the bay views at Bon Délire. Join us next time when 3 more guests will recommend their favorite spots right here on Check Please Bay Area. I'm Leslie Sbrocco, and I'll see you then. Cheers, and cheers to you all. You were fabulous. Fabulous, 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 fabulous.
Check Please Bay Area is made possible by the members of KQED and by serving the entire Bay Area since 1968, Water Heaters Only specializes in water heater repair and replacement. Learn more at waterheatersonly.com. The Bay Area airport that's close and reliable. iFlyOAK.com. Graham's Port has been family-owned and operated for over 200 years. Available at vintageandfinewines.com or your local fine wine retailer.
Bravery, caring, kindness. And that's what we live by at SF Fire Credit Union. SF Fire Credit Union, rescuing you from banks.
Should I try it?
You should definitely try another shot.
Are you any good?
I mean, once the night-night's flowing. How to use the backboard. How many
If I don't beat you, I will be so mad. I'm not even joking. I love this game. Looks like you're normally playing bartender and not playing this game, huh? Because I'm crushing you. Oh, wait, what's the score? You crushed me. No. Great job.